It's been an absolute pleasure to share it with you. And one final to enjoy. Hoon or Alexei Denisenko.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here.
The last final match, Moscow 2017 World Taekwondo Grand Prix Series 1. Male division, weight category up to 68 kilograms. And in blue, representing Republic of Korea,
Hoon needs precious little introduction, but I'll give him one anyway. Three-time world champion. A couple of Olympic medals as well, silver and bronze. And on the trail to Tokyo, can he get the points? Give him a shot at gold. Well, he's got a gold medal chance now.
Russia, DENISENKO.
Russia's Alexei Denisenko, ranked number 3, a silver medal in Rio. To go with the bronze they earned back in London 2012. He's 25 years old though, still got lots of time left. Hoon, the same age. That big win against Ahmad Abagash looked straightforward, far from it. Denisenko was pushed right to the end by Christian McNeish of Great Britain. But it was the redoubtable Russian that found a way through. And he now finds himself up against Hoon here. Well, full of composure and confidence, Hoon listening to the last bits of the game plan here. As Luis Dragic Mendoza from Brazil brings both men in. Hoon, the man in blue. Denisenko, the taller of the two. Can he make that range count here? First of 3 rounds. Literally fingertips apart. Skipping attempt there from Hoon. Tries with a little chop kick over the shoulder. Denisenko just conceding that little 2-point kick there. Left a gap. And Hoon filled it with his foot. Good push on the way through there. Denisenko on the back foot here. That push kick from Hoon, keeping him subdued and also keeping the crowd quiet. Can Denisenko find something for them to cheer about? Patrolling the centre of the mat, Hoon. Front leg from both. Denisenko soft, but there's a brilliant back kick there. And the bonus point added as well for the Korean in blue. Oh, nice push kick again from Hoon. He's got his accuracy. That comes from the distance, which also comes from the stance, and also the mentality to be there, rock solid and ready. And that will not help Denisenko at all. Gamjon for flicking his foot out without kicking. That's 30 in the first. Good shot again from Hoon. Nice acknowledgement there from Denisenko. A little high five. Can he find some high scoring shots of his own? Goes with the spin. Step through back kick. Well countered by Hoon. Davai, davai is the shout, which is to go for it, to push for it. Good blocking there from Hoon. That's why they keep their hands low. Nice skip in again. And he's skipping away with this gold here as we reach the end of the first round. Great stuff from Hoon to the delight of the Korean contingent here in Moscow. Game plan's been spot on, execution likewise. Alexei Denisenko, a fine run through to this final. Christian McNeish took a lot out of his legs for sure. And it's a quick turnaround between semi and final. Can the Russian find some energy from somewhere? Hoon against Alexei Denisenko here in Moscow, Grand Prix Series 1. And it is the last final of day 3 here. Both men ready to rumble here. Hoon, significant gap in his favour. Denisenko needs to push forward here, tries with a double. Well blocked by Hoon, twisting kick from the Korean, responds the same with Denisenko. Hoon pops out the headshot. Good defence from the Korean, covers those arms nicely. Nice step away from the back kick as well. But just a bit kicking, covering, so important. Can Denisenko cover the ground between them? Tries to. But the push kick to the face is well blocked by Hoon, and it's been a procession so far for the Korean. Faking, motioning, controlling Denisenko. Better from the Russian. Not being scored on at least. But the timing of Hoon, he's loose now. He's got himself into the rhythm. Less than a minute left in the second. Well blocked there from Denisenko. His defence has been decent in this round. Hoon again, trying with that push kick to the body. It's worked well for him. As you can tell for yourself with the scoreboard. Nothing for the home crowd to cheer about at all. Last 30 in round 2. Good shot from Denisenko there round the back. Not enough power on it though. Skip in from Hoon. Well, he knows he's just got to keep this game plan going as he reaches the end of the second round, and the result will be a formality. Denisenko can't quite get his rhythm at all. Is he saving it up for a third round? A big final push. He's going to need it.
아빠는 때리는 거 욕심보다는 그냥 대주는 거야. 직접 이걸 보고 있어, 안전하고. 이게 너무 깊게 들어갔다 보면 이상한 땀을 이상한 땀을 Брось, надо.
Third and final round awaits here for Hoon against Alexei Denisenko. Well, of course, the home favourites had nothing to cheer about. He's on his feet between rounds. He's been on the back foot for most of the rounds. Big gap here for Denisenko, the taller of the two. Can he stand on the top spot of this podium? Hoon will have plenty to say about that. He's working so well here, so efficient. One final effort from the crowd to try and lift their fighter. Certainly on verge of lifting gold, the Korean in blue. Denisenko in his shell here. Can he get the momentum? He needs to start moving forward. Hoon, so hard to score against. Evidence there by that great push kick of his own. But that dynamic movement, the sense that he's got to control that distance. Good shot from Denisenko. Credit to him. He's kept in this fight to the very end. He's got to fight to the finish here in the third. Push kick again from Hoon. It's a procession now. Last minute. Can Denisenko find a head kick? Can he find something to cheer about here? The ranking points, the silver medal, the Czech, still impressive. But Hoon, by far, the better of the two. Top level stuff here. Hoon. Oh, nice shot there from Denisenko. Hoon trying a little block, punch, step around. The old school technique. Didn't quite work and puts a bit of respectability on the board for Denisenko. Hoon doesn't care about that. Last 20 seconds in the third round here. The Grand Prix final. Better from Denisenko. Tries with a chop kick of his own there, manages to score it. Well, is it too little, too late? Denisenko, he stood and he's waited. Hoon. Well, he's weathered the weight of expectation of the Russian crowd. And with a couple of seconds left, despite the best efforts of Denisenko, it's Hoon by a margin. Nice show of respect between the two. Great fight. Denisenko showed his quality at the end there, but not quite enough. Too little, too late for the Russian. And top class stuff from Hoon. Never in doubt. And there's confirmation. Champion 2017. His Korea's Hoon. Nice embrace from both men. Denisenko, he knows the better man won, and deservedly so. Well, Korea a clean sweep today. The female 57s and the men's at 68. A show of respect between fighter and coach. And all of our respect to all of the fighters that have provided the entertainment here for the 3 days of the Grand Prix. And it's not just our respect they will receive, they will also, of course, get their richly deserved medals, which are on the way in just a couple of moments' time. Stick with us for that. Medal ceremonies, they're next.